Sir, how effective are these yoga practices in the prevention and management of the lifestyle diseases, also known as non-communicable diseases? How a person, young or maybe older ones, can practice yoga to prevent or manage these kind of diseases to happen in their life?
Yeah, you see, all non-communicable diseases are lifestyle disorders. What is happening is, what are the choices we make with the way we use the body? How do we use the mind? Are we making a right choice? Are we making a choice about what we choose to eat? If I'm hungry, do I go out for a fast food, or do I go for something which is healthy, nourishing, and sattvic? I think the basic idea of all non-communicable diseases is wrong lifestyle choices. So yoga is based on a 5-point program: Achar, Vichar, Ahar, Vihar, and Vyavahar. When your physical activities are healthy, minimum of 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week, walk, cycle, do Surya Namaskar, do asanas, jog, but do something. Don't just lie down in bed. Second thing, how do you think? Are you always blaming yourself and blaming others? Or are you willing to take responsibility for yourself? If you want to be happy, do happy things. If you want to be healthy, do healthy things. The third one, so we have looked at activity, the food, the thought, and then of course, never forget, how do you relax? When we want to relax, we go and watch a movie, we become more stressed. We go out for a smoke, we go and have a drink. You are just worsening your non-communicable disease. That is where the yogic relaxation. The best relaxation is yogic because it doesn't need a drug, it doesn't need an external tool. You are empowered to do it yourself. And the last but not least, healthy relationships. How do you relate to your family members? How do you relate to your friends? How do you relate to your society? But ultimately, how do you relate to yourself? When you and your own self have a good friendship, you are going to be happy, you are going to be healthy. As Yogeshwara Krishna tells us in the Bhagavad Gita, Uddhavet Atma Atmanam Natmanam Avasadayet. Atmaiva hi Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Vipu Atmanaha. The self can be your best friend when you know it. But if you don't know yourself, it can really, really mess your life up and be your worst enemy. Be human, be a yogi, and exercise the greatest power that we have, the power of choice.
Sir, it was really insightful about the NCDs. Moving on to one related question, stress management. How can yoga practices, help in managing stress? Young professionals are there, students are there. They are fighting with anxiety, depression, and these kind of stress problems, mental problems. So, how does yoga can help them?
Yeah, see, yoga believes in focusing on the process, not the outcome. Again, Sri Krishna tells us in the Bhagavad Gita, let it be nishkama kama. When your work is nishkamya, that is, you are not attached to the fruits of the action, your work will automatically become karmasu kaushalam, which means skillful. Focus on the process. I tell all the young people with whom I work and have worked with God knows how many thousands. The most important thing is focus on the present moment, focus on the process. Do what you need to do each moment. And suddenly one moment you will find you have done the impossible. But if you keep on thinking, what will happen tomorrow? What will happen? Will I pass? Will I fail? Will I get the job? Will I get the award? You are so focused on the outcome, you forget to do what you need to do. If you do what you need to do in the present moment, the outcome will happen on its own. So the key moment is be in the moment and do it now. Din, 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 do it now.